This is likely news many kids and parents don't want to hear, but Toronto's Board of Health has asked the city's top doctor to explore the possibility of bringing back some mask mandates to protect children.
CP24 Chanel Call is outside of Sick Kids Hospital with more on this. So Chanel, we could be looking at a repeat of what many families and children know all too well about.
Well, I mean, the good news here is that we know all about masking, how to wear them, which kinds of masks to wear now. We've learned a lot during the COVID-19 pandemic. A firm decision not yet been made. I do want to clarify that. But what happened yesterday, Nick and Jen, was the Toronto Board of Health urgently asked Dr. Eileen de Villa, Toronto's top doctor, to now look at this reinstating of masks, especially when it comes to school settings. The reason behind this is because doctors say we're seeing a huge spike in viral illnesses when it comes to our kids, especially when it comes to things like COVID, respiratory illnesses like RSV, and this can in some cases be very serious. The concern here, Nick and Jen, is really that seeing the spike in respiratory illnesses when it comes to our children could really put a strain on our healthcare system, particularly when it comes to pediatric services in Toronto.
So at this point in time, we're suggesting continued adherence to provincial guidance. But as we have seen over the course of the past several years, this virus has thrown some curveballs our way, and we have to be prepared to respond in accordance with that.
If necessary, for sure, 100%. It would help our healthcare system and help the health of our children.
Absolutely not. I think it's cruel and unusual punishment, and my children won't do it.
I do believe that it should be more of a personal choice. So I don't know how I feel about the mandate itself, but I do support that, you know, if people want to be able to wear them, they should be able to wear them.
So at this point, Nick and Jen, the Ontario Ministry of Health is not looking at reinstating a mask mandate across the province of Ontario. When it comes to the guidance here in Toronto, usually what happens during the COVID-19 pandemic is that we follow what the Ontario Ministry of Health does lay out for us, particularly when it comes to mask mandates. Yesterday, when Dr. de Villa was asked about that, she says, yes, that is usually how things were done during the pandemic, but things are changing, and she says if she sees fit, Toronto could choose a different direction when it comes to masking. Back to you.
Okay, thanks so much for the update. That's Chanel Call outside Sick Kids this morning.